What's up, guys? So we have Chaso here, and we've been working with Chaso for about a year now, and he has an incredible story that I know a lot of you can relate to. So in this video, we're gonna go through his story and exactly what he did to go from rags to riches. You know, he was working at a 9 to 5 not long ago, and now he lives in a $2 million condo. He has a Tesla, and he's working for himself. So what's up, Chaso? And why don't you tell me, first of all, what were you doing before we started working together and how much money you were making then? And then how much you're making right now and kind of what you're doing right now as well.
Yeah, so I was working at Best Buy before I actually found you guys and started working with you guys. And I was making maybe like $15 an hour at the time. And maybe that was like less than $1,000 per month, which was terrible. But yeah, I was just pretty much working the typical 9 to 5 job. And yeah, it was Best Buy that I was working at.
Yeah. And how much are you making right now?
Right now, I'm making anywhere from 10 to 20K per month with just
Yeah.
content alone. Yeah.
Damn, bro. So big come up.
Yeah.
And just dive into a little bit deeper. How exactly are you making that money right now?
Yeah, so right now, what I do to make money through my content is just through selling like brand deals, sponsorships, through client revenue. So, for example, if like a client wants to pay me for like a done for you service where I create the content for them, they'll also pay me for that, which could be anywhere from like 3 to 5K for like services like that. And I also do coaching slash like mentorship. So anyone that wants to learn from me one on one, which is like its own thing too.
Yeah, it's incredible. And dude, you have such an incredible story, and I really want to dive into that here. So why don't you tell me, like, dive a little bit more into exactly what your life was like before you started working with us at Val Creator and what's changed since then?
Yeah, bro. So before I started working with Bio Creator, I was again like working at Best Buy. I would say I was working maybe like 40 plus hours a week. I was a part-time worker, but I was doing full-time hours, and it was the worst. Like honestly, I was working every single day pretty much. And it was so draining and exhausting. Like I barely had time to do anything on my own. And I was also in school at the time. So it was like I had to battle with school, a job, and trying to run my own business. And it was the worst. I hated it. So I ended up just dropping out and then just committing 100% to my job and also just running a business. And yeah, so I really had no idea what to do before I worked with you guys. Like I was very lost, had no sense of direction. But yeah.
Yeah. And right now you're making money through like content marketing in your own personal brand. Now, was that the first business you decided to start?
No, I actually ran an e-commerce store before as well, like a few of those. I also ran my own agency for a little bit. So I did those before I even started creating content.
Okay. And you weren't successful in any of those, right?
Mm-mm, not at all. Sorry.
Just like everyone, like you start those first couple of businesses and you think they're going to go and you're going to make like 100K, 200K right away, and they just like fail, right?
Exactly.
Something that honestly everyone kind of goes through when they first start to create their own business. But yeah, so why, I guess my next question is, why did you decide to go into, even creating a personal brand and creating content? Because it is very much a different avenue from what most people think about when starting their first business, like SMMA, drop shipping, Amazon FBA. So why
Yeah.
did you go into creating content and growing a personal brand?
So at the time, I believe I was running an agency, and I saw other people in the space that were doing like yourself, for example. Like I saw you were running it. I saw a bunch of people running it, and they were seeing good results. So it kind of inspired me to also just decide to do it. And when I first started out, I was actually creating faceless content. I was like very nervous and scared to just put my face on the internet. But
Yeah.
luckily, like one of my first videos actually did decently well. So it gave me the confidence to actually put myself on the camera and then do like more talking head videos, which is what I do now.
Nice. And did you know anything about creating content or making money from a personal brand before we started working together?
I had no idea. Like honestly, I really did it for the purpose of getting clients. And then as I did it more and more, I realized like the potential and like of what you can actually do with content alone. So yeah, I didn't really know.
And yeah, just so the people know, how did you actually first hear about me and how did we get in contact?
Yeah, so actually, one of my previous mentors, when I was doing e-commerce, referred me to you. He told me at the time you were the guy for the agency stuff or just content. Because I believe you were just teaching SMMA at the time.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's how I first heard about you.
Okay. And I guess why did you choose my guidance over, there's 1,000 mentors also teaching this right now. So why me did you decide to like go with and learn from?
I decided to go with you because I saw some of your videos on YouTube already, and I noticed that you did give out good value, like real value that a lot of I feel like gurus don't give out. You're giving out real secrets that worked, and I think from one of your free videos, I actually got one of my first clients.
Yeah.
So that honestly pushed me to be like, let me invest into a mentor and like invest into this guy because he clearly knows what he's doing.
Yeah, that's fire, dude. I love to hear that when people like take like the free stuff and actually put into action. And that's something I know about you is like you don't slack. Like right away, you did the stuff I told you to do, you did the work, and now you're seeing the amazing results in just less than a year. And I know you said So you've learned some of the strategies and secrets. So why don't we actually dive into that a little bit more? So why don't you give me like the three main specifics and things I taught you that helped you, 10x your income?
Yeah, I would definitely say the first thing would be that you taught me different content strategies, like secret things that like a lot of people don't talk about with content. For
Yeah.
example, how to write a viral script, how to edit your videos for high retention, how to look at your analytics and analyze them and understand what means what and like what to do for the next video to improve it. So that was one thing for sure. You also taught me how to turn my followers into actual paying clients and customers. So like how to create an automated funnel, which obviously works really well for me now. I don't even have to do anything. Like I'm sleeping and I wake up to a few sales. So it's pretty nice. And also you taught me how to automate my content creation business. So like right now, I don't even spend more than maybe 4 hours a week on content. And this is my main job, I guess you could say. Right. So yeah, it's pretty fire.
Yeah, you did exactly what we like kind of teach to all of our students. It's like figure out how to get the viewers because you can't get any viewers, you're not gonna make any money. And then how to turn those viewers into actual clients. Because unlike I guess other people out there, we started as like marketers. Like we started as marketers, getting customers, and then we dived into content. So we know a little bit more about how to actually convert viewers into clients or customers more than most people. And yeah, we helped you set up the automated funnel, and it works incredibly well for you. It works for us, for others. I'd love to see whenever you message me, it's like, yo, bro, I just got another sale or I just got another client. It's the best thing in the world to hear that.
Yeah.
But so with that being said, though, right? Obviously, we taught you a lot of stuff. Do you think if you would have learned the same things if you just like went on YouTube and try to search up the stuff on your own?
Nah, definitely not, bro. I would say YouTube definitely has a lot of good value and a lot of free value,
Yeah.
but YouTube doesn't give you everything that you need. Like I definitely think it's important to invest into a mentor because like working with a mentor, you learn the actual secrets that they won't tell you on YouTube, right? Like working with you is exactly how I was able to go from 0 to 20K within a year. It's because you were already doing that. I learned exactly what you were doing and just applied it to myself and it worked. So yeah, I definitely don't think YouTube can give you all the knowledge for that.
Okay, fire, bro. And yeah, so let's go into kind of looking forward into the future now. So what's your goal for your personal brand and your own content business for the next 6 months?
Yeah, I definitely want to grow my following. Right now, I'm at 20K. I want to grow my following to around 50K followers, and consistently make 30K every single month through my content. I'm not too far off, but yeah, I definitely want to just hit that goal.
Yeah, and I already know you already told me this. Like, so what's the plan like we put in place to help get you there?
Yeah, so first thing that we're gonna do is start a YouTube channel because YouTube is really good for like long form is really good for nurturing your audience, giving a ton of value, whatnot. So that's the first thing I'm gonna do because right now I've dialed in the short form, now it's long form. The second thing is to build out a better system and just increase my prices for like coaching, done for you services. Because now I have a lot of results as well under my belt. So
Yeah.
people see that, and I know that I could charge more for it because they understand that it's real results I got for other people.
Yeah.
And I would say also just doing more things with my current following, like for example, doing sponsorships, more brand deals, like taking on more clients, whatnot. So
Yeah.
those are the things I would say.
Okay, awesome, bro. And are you confident you're gonna hit that?
Oh, for sure. Like I'm definitely gonna hit that.
All right. And just so the people know, how old are you right now?
I am 20 years old.
20 years old. So, guys, remember that if a 20-year-old college dropout with no experience creating content who is working a 9 to 5 can go from making how much were you making at Best Buy? Maybe less than 30K a year, 40K a year.
Or less than 1,000 a month. That's like what, like 12K a year?
You go from making this guy went from making 12K a year to now he's on track to make over 100K this year in literally just a few months. So if he can do it, right? This guy who no college education, no nothing. he just took the action, then you can absolutely do it too. And again, if you want help creating your own personal brand and making money from content, we do have a link below where you can apply with us. Yeah, but I want to thank you, Chaso, for hopping on and doing this. And if you guys want to check out Chaso, you go to his Instagram at just Chaso. He has a ton of great content. Check him out there. Any last words you want to say, Chaso?
No, I just want to say if you guys are considering getting into content, if you guys want to even start a business, I would definitely recommend like working with Zeta and BioCreator. Like they know what they're doing. I've seen so many students work with these guys and get good results. So if I can do it, like you said, if I can do it, you guys can do it too. So that's all I would really say.
I appreciate that. Well, yeah, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Take it
All right,
easy.
take care.